The story of this man, a leader in the Oregon House, Oregon Senate, and now the United States Congress, began more than a century and a half ago, when a group of pioneers headed west in covered wagons set out for a new life of hope and opportunity in a land known as Oregon. One family story became the grist of a book profiling determination and courage against unthinkable odds as they survived deprivation, starvation, and blinding storms on their trek across America, over the Cascades and down the Columbia River. The moment they saw Mount Hood, one of them wrote, "No power of words can express the panorama of beauty. I was lost in infinity." Words from the great-great-grandmother of Congressman Greg Walden.
That attitude continues to inspire all Oregonians today, as together we face some of the greatest challenges of a generation.
Admired by colleagues, respected on both sides of the aisle, Greg Walden is today on the front lines dealing with those challenges. Tops on his to-do list: improve the health of our forests, create jobs, and restore county timber payments from the federal government.
If our forests aren't healthy, we feel it. In raging wildfires costing millions of dollars, in lost value of timber and lost jobs, destruction of our watersheds and habitat for wildlife, and loss of recreational opportunities for families. And if Congress won't restore federal timber payments, Oregon roads, libraries, and schools suffer.
Walden's working overtime to make rural health care a priority item for every American, regardless of where they live.
Access to health care should never be determined by where you live, when that address reads the United States of America.
Recently, in summit after summit, Walden's been driving to stop the devastation caused by the production and sale of methamphetamine, meth.
When you see the personal horror up close, how meth is tearing families apart, you can't just look the other way, hoping someone else will step up.
The challenge of global climate change, Walden's there too, in a balanced and responsible way.
We can protect our jobs and our environment, but the answers for both require common sense leadership.
The drive for economic and national security, Walden lives it around the clock.
The ability of families to prosper remains central to the American dream. The power to live in freedom, that is our destiny. And for those who are willing to fight for it, we owe them not only our thanks, but also our unwavering support, especially when they return home.
Over the past decade, Greg Walden has established something of a record, traveling more than 2 million miles between Washington and Oregon to listen, find new ideas, and to remember the touchstone of a family who survived the unthinkable to achieve the imaginable.
In her autobiography, my great-great-grandmother wrote, "Give courage to those who falter when meeting the difficulties and arduous tasks of life." She was right. That's the Oregon way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Congressman Greg Walden.